In the quiet town of Willow Creek, Oregon, Emily Harper sipped her coffee at the kitchen table, staring out at the misty Pacific Northwest morning. The quaint two-story house on Maple Street was her sanctuary, or so she thought. At 32, Emily had built a life with her husband, Nathan Carter, a charming real estate agent with a smile that could sell ice to penguins. They'd been married for 7 years, their love story beginning at a Portland coffee shop where Nathan spilled his latte on her favorite scarf. He'd apologized profusely, bought her a new one, and won her heart. Now, that memory felt like a cruel joke. Emily's phone buzzed on the counter, pulling her from her thoughts. It was a text from her best friend, Sarah Mitchell, who lived across town. "Check your email. Now." "I'm so sorry." Emily frowned, her heart sinking. Sarah wasn't one for dramatics. Opening her laptop, Emily found an email with no subject line, just an attachment, a video file. Her fingers hesitated over the mouse, a knot forming in her stomach. She clicked play. The grainy footage showed a dimly lit bar, the Rusty Anchor, a local spot in Willow Creek. There was Nathan, leaning close to a woman with long blonde hair, laughing in a way Emily hadn't seen in years. The woman's hand rested on his arm, and then, as if the universe wanted to twist the knife, they kissed. Not a peck. A full, passionate kiss that lasted long enough for Emily's coffee to go cold. The video ended abruptly, but the image burned into her mind. Her husband was cheating. Emily's hands trembled as she replayed the video, hoping it was a mistake, a doppelganger, anything but the truth. But Nathan's signature leather jacket and the scar above his left eyebrow were unmistakable. The woman was unfamiliar, but her confident smirk screamed trouble. Emily's world tilted. 7 years of trust, late-night talks, and shared dreams crumbled in 30 seconds of footage. She didn't cry. Not yet. Instead, a fire sparked in her chest, a mix of betrayal and rage. Emily wasn't the type to wallow. She was a graphic designer, meticulous and strategic, someone who planned every detail of her life. If Nathan thought he could betray her and walk away unscathed, he was about to learn how wrong he was. First, she needed answers. Who was this woman? How long had this been going on? Emily grabbed her phone and called Sarah. "Who sent you this?" she demanded, her voice steady despite the storm inside her. Sarah hesitated. "It was anonymous, Came to my work email last night. I didn't know how to tell you." "Find out who sent it," Emily said. "I need to know everything." Over the next few hours, Emily turned her home office into a war room. She scoured Nathan's social media, cross-referencing his recent posts with his work schedule. He'd been working late, a lot, claiming open houses or client meetings. Emily pulled up his Google Calendar, which he'd foolishly synced with hers. A pattern emerged. Every Thursday night, he had a client dinner at the Rusty Anchor. Convenient. By noon, Emily had a plan. She wasn't going to confront Nathan yet. That would be too easy, too predictable. If he was playing games, she'd play better. She called her brother, Jake Harper, a private investigator based in Seattle. Jake was the family's black sheep, always chasing leads and bending rules, but he was fiercely loyal. "Jake, I need you to dig into Nathan," Emily said, her voice low. "He's cheating. I have proof." Jake didn't hesitate. "Send me everything. I'll be there by tonight." While waiting for Jake, Emily went through Nathan's things. His laptop was password protected, but she knew him too well. His password was their anniversary date, another stab to her heart. Inside, she found emails from a Lauren Bennett, a name that didn't ring any bells. The emails were vague, talking about meetings and projects, but the tone was too familiar, too flirty. One email mentioned a weekend trip to Cannon Beach, claiming it was a work retreat. Emily's jaw tightened. She'd been at a design conference that weekend, trusting Nathan completely. Jake arrived after sunset, his pickup truck rattling into the driveway. He was tall, with a scruffy beard and a no-nonsense attitude. Over pizza in the living room, Emily showed him the video and emails. Jake's face darkened. "This guy's an idiot," he muttered. "I'll tell him tomorrow. If he's meeting this Lauren, I'll get photos." Emily nodded. "I want to know who she is, where she lives, everything. But don't tip him off. I need to do this my way." Jake raised an eyebrow. "Your way? You're scaring me a little." "Good," she said. a cold smile forming. He should be scared too. The next day, Jake followed Nathan to the Rusty Anchor. Emily stayed home, working on a freelance project to keep her mind occupied. Her phone buzzed with Jake's updates. Nathan met the blonde woman again, Lauren Bennett, a real estate lawyer from Portland. They were cozy, sharing drinks and whispers. Jake's photos showed them leaving together, heading to a sleek apartment complex downtown. Emily's heart pounded, but she stayed focused. She spent the evening researching Lauren. Social media revealed a polished woman in her late 20s, always in designer dresses, posting about her high-flying career and love for coastal getaways. One post showed her at Cannon Beach, the same weekend Nathan was there. The pieces fit too perfectly. By the end of the day, Emily had a profile on Lauren: address, workplace, even her gym schedule. But knowledge wasn't enough. Emily wanted Nathan to feel the weight of his betrayal. She wanted revenge that would hit him where it hurt: his ego, his career, his perfect little life. Emily spent the next week playing the perfect wife. She cooked Nathan's favorite meals, laughed at his jokes, and even suggested a date night, all while her mind churned with strategy. Nathan, oblivious, thought he was in the clear. He'd come home each night, kiss her cheek, and ramble about his day, never noticing the steel in her eyes. Jake's investigation deepened. Lauren Bennett wasn't just a fling. She and Nathan had been seeing each other for 6 months. Jake hacked into Lauren's email, Emily didn't ask how, and found plans for another work retreat in 2 weeks. Nathan had booked a beach house in Seaside, Oregon, under his company's name, likely to cover his tracks. Emily's anger grew, but so did her resolve. She started small. Using an anonymous email account, Emily sent Lauren a cryptic message: "I know about you and Nathan. Be careful." She didn't expect a response, and she didn't get one, but she knew it would plant a seed of doubt. Next, she targeted Nathan's professional life. As a real estate agent, his reputation was everything. Emily created a fake Yelp profile and left a subtle but damning review about his agency, hinting at unprofessional conduct without naming him directly. She knew it would gnaw at him, especially since his boss was obsessed with online ratings. Meanwhile, Emily worked on her masterpiece. Nathan's agency was hosting a big charity gala in Portland, a black tie event where he'd be schmoozing with clients and colleagues. It was the perfect stage. Emily contacted a local tech friend, Mia Chen, who specialized in video editing. "I need a favor," Emily told her over coffee at a cafe in Salem. "Something discreet." Mia, sensing the gravity, agreed. Emily handed her the bar video, along with audio clips she'd recorded of Nathan's late-night phone calls, which she'd secretly captured using a voice recorder hidden in their bedroom. Mia stitched it all into a 2-minute montage, overlaying text that read, "Nathan Carter, trustworthy agent or betrayer?" The video was subtle enough to avoid legal trouble, but devastating enough to ruin his reputation. Emily's plan wasn't just about exposing Nathan. She wanted him to unravel slowly, to feel the walls closing in. She started leaving subtle clues around the house: a receipt from the Rusty Anchor in his coat pocket, a perfume scent on his scarf that wasn't hers. Nathan grew jumpy, checking his phone obsessively, but he never suspected Emily knew. Jake, meanwhile, dug into Lauren's life. She was ambitious, recently promoted at her law firm, and had a reputation for being ruthless. Emily saw an opportunity. She created a fake LinkedIn profile posing as a headhunter and reached out to Lauren, offering a dream job in San Francisco. The bait was tempting: a 6-figure salary, a corner office. Lauren took it, scheduling a call with the headhunter for the following week. Emily's plan was multi-layered. If Lauren took the job and left, Nathan would lose his mistress. If she stayed, Emily would leak the video at the gala, humiliating them both. Either way, Nathan would pay. The night of the gala arrived. Emily wore a stunning red dress, her smile masking the storm inside. Nathan, in a tailored tux, was in his element, charming clients and bragging about his latest deal. Emily played her part, laughing at his side, but her eyes scanned the room for Lauren. She was there, in a sleek black gown, sipping champagne and watching Nathan like a hawk. As the evening peaked, Emily slipped away to the AV booth, where Mia waited. "Ready," Mia whispered. Emily nodded. The lights dimmed, and the gala's promotional video began to play on the massive screen. Halfway through, the feed cut to Emily's montage. Gasps filled the room as Nathan's face appeared, kissing Lauren in the bar, followed by audio of him promising her a weekend away. The text flashed. "Can you trust Nathan Carter?" The room erupted in whispers. Nathan froze, his face pale. Lauren's champagne flute slipped from her hand, shattering on the floor. Emily stood at the back, watching her husband's world collapse. He tried to laugh it off, claiming it was a prank, but the damage was done. Clients turned away, his boss glared, and Lauren stormed out. The gala was just the beginning. Nathan came home that night, furious, demanding answers. Emily played innocent, saying she was as shocked as he was. "Maybe someone's out to get you," she said, her voice dripping with mock concern. Nathan's paranoia grew. He started checking his car for trackers, convinced a rival agent was sabotaging him. Lauren, meanwhile, took the fake job offer seriously. She flew to San Francisco for an interview, only to find it was a dead end. Furious, she confronted Nathan, accusing him of setting her up. Their affair imploded in a series of heated texts, which Jake intercepted and forwarded to Emily. She saved them just in case. Nathan's career took a nosedive. Clients canceled meetings, and his boss put him on probation. The Yelp review gained traction, amplified by Emily's anonymous posts on local forums. Nathan started drinking more, his confidence replaced by a haunted look. Emily, meanwhile, thrived. She took on new design clients, redecorated the house, and started therapy to process her pain, not for Nathan, but for herself. A month later, Emily filed for divorce. She presented Nathan with the video, emails, and texts, leaving him speechless. "You thought you could play me," she said, her voice calm but razor-sharp. "You were wrong." Nathan moved out, renting a dingy apartment in Portland. Lauren left Willow Creek, her reputation tarnished after the gala. Emily sold the house on Maple Street and bought a sleek condo in downtown Salem, a fresh start. She framed the scarf Nathan had ruined all those years ago, a reminder of how far she'd come. Word spread in Willow Creek about Nathan's downfall. Some pitied him, but most admired Emily's strength. She didn't need pity. She'd taken her pain and turned it into power, outsmarting the man who thought he could break her. As she stood on her new balcony, overlooking the city lights, Emily felt free. Revenge wasn't just about destruction, it was about reclaiming her life. And she'd done it perfectly,